So here we see the next point in this chapter, that is we see the exercise question answer. So here I explain all the answers of these questions. You listen carefully and I display you I give you the ready question answers on your site. Okay, so here only you listen carefully all the answers of these questions. So we start exercise question answers. So first we see the first question, write the answers to the following questions in your own word. Okay, so first we see what are the differences between plants and animals. So here I explain one by one difference of the plants and animals. So first difference between plant and animal is plants have chlorophyll but animals do not have chlorophyll. Then second difference is plants can prepare their own food, and animals cannot prepare their own food. Third difference is plants do spontaneous movement by remaining at one place. Means plants can do spontaneous movements. Means plants show the movement, but this movements is shown by remaining at a one place. They cannot move from one place to another place. But animals also show the movement, but animals do various movements with moving from one place to another place. Means the fourth point, in fourth point we also can write this: plants cannot leave their place and go elsewhere, but animals can leave their place and can move from place to place. The next difference is plants grow as long as they live. Means plants grow up to their death, but animals grow for certain period of their life. So in this way we see the difference between plants and animals. Then we see the next question, that is the B. What are the similarities between the plants and animals? So here we see the similarities between the plants and animals. Which similarities are there? So we see the first similarity, that is the animals and plants both are living things. It is the first similarity. Both are the living things. Then second one, both are made up of cells. Means smallest unit of both the living things are the cells. Third point in this answer, plants and animals can do respiration. Both, that is plants and animals, ability to reproduce. Then next similarity is both can grow and have ability to respond stimuli. The next similarity is both have definite lifespan. So these are some similarities between the plants and animals. So next question, that is third one. C. How is the plant kingdom useful to us? So here you should write the uses of the plant. So which uses are there? So there are the uses I explain here. First one is all the animals are directly or indirectly depend on the plants for their food. Means all living things like animals and also human beings are directly and indirectly depend on the plants for their food. For getting food they depend on the plants. Second use second uses of the plant, that is plants take carbon dioxide for making their food and back oxygen to us. Means in the process of photosynthesis, plant get the carbon dioxide from there and they use the oxygen, and such oxygen is very useful for the all living things for the respiration. Then third use is plants gives us wood which is required for the building and houses. Means here we know that for making building and houses, plants gives us a wood which is very essential. Then next use is the roots of the plants prevent soil erosion. Most important use of the plant is the part of the plant, that is the roots which is underground. Okay, these roots capture the soil very firmly. Then due to this, soil erosion does not take place. Then fifth use is many plants are used for medicinal purpose. Means in this chapter we see some medicinal use of the plants. Then next is many useful things Also other things are obtained from the plants. Which things? Like coal, paper, gum, rubber. These things are obtained from the plants. So in this way, plants kingdom is very useful to all living things and also for the human beings. Okay, here we see the next question, that is D. How is the animal kingdom useful to us? So here we see some uses of animals. So first use is the animals like cows, buffaloes, sheep, etc. gives us milk. So some animals gives us milk. Which animals? Cows, buffaloes and sheep. They gives us milk. Then next use, from some animals we obtain the meat, fish and eggs. So meat, fish, eggs are obtained from the different animals, means which are used as a food by us, means by some animals we obtain our food in the form of meat, fish and eggs. Then third use is animals like elephant, camels, oxen, horses, donkeys. These animals are used for the transportation and also for farming purposes, means these animals are used for drawing the cars, means like for the transportation means by re- transfer the things from one place to another place. So for this transportation of various things, human beings, we require some vehicles. Okay, so these animals are also used for the transportation. So next use is the domestic animals like dogs, cats, etc. These are kept for the entertainments. We know dogs also guard our house. The next use is earthworms. Earthworms which is present inside the soil. Okay, so these earthworms makes the soil aerated and fertile. So due to this soil become fertile and plants also grow very well in such type of soil. So in this way earthworm also helps to us. Then we see the next question, that is the even. What makes living things different from the non-living things? Means here you should write the difference between living things and non-living things. So I explain here the difference. So first difference between them is, first is living things requires food for the nutrition, but non-living things doesn't require food. Then second, they do respiration, means living things do respiration and require oxygen for this, but non-living things do not do respiration because they are non-living thing. Then third one is they can do various kinds of movements, means living things can do movements by its own or by itself, but non-living things cannot move by their own. We should have to push them or we should have to force them, they need change their places. Okay, so means non-living things cannot move by their own or by their itself. Okay, so next difference is they do reproduction, means living things do reproduction and give birth to the young one like them, means the new young baby is similar to that old one. Okay, so here we see the next difference, living things do reproduction and they give birth to the young one, but non-living thing cannot reproduce and they cannot birth to young one like its. So next difference is living things respond to the stimuli, but non-living things doesn't respond to the stimuli. Sixth last difference is living things can grow, but non-living things do not grow. So here we complete the first question. This question I complete here. Okay, next we move the next question, that is second. What helps them to breathe? Means here you should write the organs which is useful for the breathing in all these animals. Okay, so here I explain one by one. So first we see the fish. Okay, so how the fish breathe with the help of their gills. Okay, gills are present on the fish body. So with the help of these gills fish can breathe. Then uh, second one is B, that is snake. Snake can breathe by the lungs. Then And in water, snake respire with the help of their skin. Then a crane, C1, crane. Crane respire or breathe with the help of lungs. Then D is the caterpillar. Yeah. Uh, D is the caterpillar. This caterpillar is breathe with the spiracles. Okay. Then next one is the D is the earthworm, not caterpillar. D is an earthworm. An earthworm breathe with the help of skin. Then E is the man. Man is breathe with the help of lungs and nose. Then next, that is F. F, that is the banyan tree. Banyan tree is breathe with the help of small pores on the leaves and also by the roots. Then last one, that is the caterpillar. Caterpillar is breathe with the help of spiracles which are present on their body. That is the spiracles. Okay, this is the part by which this caterpillar breathe. So here we see these animals breathe with the help of their body organs. Okay. So here we complete the second question also. Then we move the next question. That is third one. Okay. Fill in the blanks. Here they gives us in the bracket with the help of these words we have to complete. That is third question is fill in the blanks with the proper words from the brackets. So here you choose the words from the brackets. So first A. Here the process by which plants make their own food is called, what is the process? It is called photosynthesis. Okay. So answer is photosynthesis. Then B, here we see the B point. To inhale dash dash and to exhale dash dash is called respiration. Means here which gas we inhale? We inhale the oxygen. Okay, we inhale the oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. So here to inhale oxygen and to exhale carbon dioxide is called respiration. Then C1. The elimination of the waste substance from the body is called excretion. Elimination of the waste substance from the body. This process is called excretion. Then D1. The ability to respond to an event is called responsiveness to the stimuli. So answer is that the ability to respond to an event is called responsiveness to the stimuli. Then last one, E. On completing their lifespan, every living things, means after complete lifespan, all living things get die. That is answer is dies. DIES. So here we see complete the third question also, that is the fill in the blanks. Okay. So we move the next question, that is the fourth one. That is write the uses of these animals and plants. So here they gives us some animals and the plants. So you should write the uses of all these animals and plants one by one. So I here explain in short. Uh, you should write if I giving this ready question answer. Okay. So first here only I read the all the answers. Okay. So first animal is honeybee. So honeybee we get the honey from them. Okay. Second one is a shark. So here is first one, honeybee. We see the uses of honeybee. We get honey from the honeybees. Shark. We get shark liver oil from the shark. Okay. We get the oil from the shark. And this oil is very useful as a medicinal purpose. Okay. Then next one is a yaks. Okay. We get the meat and milk from the yak and also use it for the transportation. Yak is a animal which look like a buffalo or oxen. Okay. So such a yaks is used for the transportation and also we get meat and milk from the yak. Then next animal is a sheep. From the sheep it gives a meat, milk and wool. So these three parts get from the sheeps. The next one is earthworms. So earthworms they make soil aerated and fertile. It is the in this way earthworm is useful. The next one is the dogs. How the dogs are useful? Dogs, they guard houses. Also, which things they guard? First one is house. Then herds of the sheeps, means they protect the sheeps from the another wild animal. They are also kept for the entertainments. Okay. Then next one is a bivalves. Bivalves, they are used as a food, and shells used, it is the aquatic animals. Okay, bivalves are the aquatic animals. They are used as a food, and shells of these bivalves are used for the decorative purposes. The next one is the horses and mice. So first we see the horses. Horses are used for the transportation and also for the horse riding. Okay. Then mice, they are used in a medicinal research for testing the various drugs. Means if there are finding the new various types of drugs or medicine, first they are take a testing on the mice, and then it is okay, then they display in the human beings. Okay, so here in this way we see the uses of the animals. Then we see the uses of plants. Okay, so here we see the first plant. First plant is ginger. Okay, yeah, in this one by one we see the uses of plants also. First plant is the ginger. So ginger is used as a spice in our various dishes. Okay, spicy dishes. Then it is also good for the digestion, means in medicinal use also they is used. Then mango is used for eating, also for making some juices, jams, pickles. Then next one is a eucalyptus have some medicinal purposes, means for preparing some ayurvedic medicines. Also eucalyptus are used. Then bubble, it is also called acacia. These plants is also have a medicinal use, that is these are used for the medicinal purpose. Then teak is also another plant which is used in the construction and for the furniture, means all the furnitures are mostly used as such type of wood of this plant, that is the teak. The next one is a spinach. You know spinach? Spinach is the vegetable, okay? Leafy vegetable. So it is used as a food in the form of vegetable. These are the leafy vegetables. Then next one is a aloe vera. So aloe vera, it is also used as a medicinal purpose and also used in most of the cosmetics. This aloe vera is used for the hair oil, hair creams, okay, body creams. In these creams, aloe vera's pulp is used. Then turmeric, this next plant, turmeric is used in the food preparation in our kitchen. For the spicy recipe we use the turmeric powder. Okay, then this is also used as an antiseptic. Okay, in the first aid box we also use the turmeric powder on our cutting or bleeding on that places on our body. We place the turmeric powder, so it is used as an antiseptic in the wound. Then next one is holy basil. This plant is used for the religious and medicinal purposes. Okay, religious means for our Dev Puja, means now we see in this Ravan Mahina various pujas are there at our home. Okay, so in these pujas, that is for the religious purpose, these holy basil leaves are used. Then next one is a karanja. Karanja is the next plant. This plant is also have a medicinal use, that is it is used for the medicinal purposes and also used for the production of biodiesels. The next is a moho. So this plant is have medicinal use, it is used for the medicinal purpose and also used as a fuel. Then next one is a mulberry. This mulberry plant is used for rearing the silkworms. Okay, means for growth of the silkworms these mulberry plants are used. Leaves of this mulberry plants is very is used as a food for the silkworms, and after growing of silkworms the fiber of silk will be uh, prepared or formed. The next last one is the grapevine. This grapevine is used as a food. It is a fruit. Okay, grapevine is a fruit. This is used as a food. Also it is used for making jams, juice and wines. Also these grape wines are used in the formation of resins. Okay, so in this way we see the uses of some plants and animals. So we see the next question, that is, what is the next question? What are the peculiarities of the movements of these living things? Means in which way these living things do their movements. So by which part, which body parts, by using which body parts they move from one place to another. So answer of these living things body parts, how they movement. So these are also given in the ready question answers. Okay, so you see these answers in the I given you this ready question answer. Then read these question answers and also note down in your notebook. Okay. So here we see all the question answers, and you should write them into your notebook. Okay. So I hope you are understand all these whole question answers and whole chapter. So you can read this chapter again and understood this. Okay. So here we stop our today's lecture. Have a good day. Bye.